Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this morning.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Michael Germain in for Alexandra. It is Friday, May 10th, 2024. Here's News 8 Now's meteorologist Bill Grahl with your early morning forecast.
Well, good morning, Michael. Temperatures were cooler yesterday. Plenty of clouds. We had some scattered showers at times as well. Temperatures in the 60s, including 67 in Eau Claire, 67 in La Crosse, and that was actually just after midnight early Thursday morning. 61 in Viroqua and 65 in Sparta. A little patchy fog in the La Crosse area already starting to quickly mix out. 67 and 51, the temperatures from yesterday. About a third of an inch of rainfall with some showers and isolated thunderstorms in the La Crosse area. 70 and 48 are the averages, 90 and 27 are the records, and the sun rose about 15 minutes ago. Visibility down below a mile, especially near and south and east of La Crosse is where the thickest fog is, from Sparta down through Viroqua and Boscobel. So watch some of those valley locations, especially early this morning. Otherwise, skies are clear. And then up to the north and west, we do have a frontal boundary that's going to bring a chance for some showers and thunderstorms later this afternoon and into this evening. Current temps in the 40s for most, but some chilly low to mid 30s in Black River Falls and up towards Ladysmith. Not showing there, but it's 32 in Ladysmith, 38 in Eau Claire. So fog early, otherwise sunny to partly cloudy. That chance of later day thunder showers. We'll see highs in La Crosse around 72 degrees. I will have the rest of my 8-day forecast that's coming up in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Bill. Let's get to some news this morning. We begin this hour with a quick travel alert that may impact your morning commute. According to the Wisconsin Department of Transportation, part of westbound Interstate 94 in Black River Falls is closed due to a semi-fire. The DOT estimate that it will be closed for over 2 hours this morning. If your morning commute does typically take you on westbound I-94, the DOT advises that you take Highway 12 this morning until it has been cleared. We will continue to monitor this incident throughout the morning and provide updates as we receive them. Former President Donald Trump's Manhattan criminal trial gets back underway soon with continued testimony from a former White House staffer yesterday. Star prosecution witness Stormy Daniels pushed back on Trump's lawyers' attempts to paint her as a motivated by money during cross-examination. Prosecutors claim Trump falsified business records to hide a so-called hush money payment to Daniels to hide an alleged sexual encounter. Trump proclaimed his innocence outside the court yesterday and has denied the encounter. CBS News' Jared Hill has more from New York.
Former President Trump, frustrated leaving court Thursday, is due back today.
We are so innocent.
His one-time White House aide, Madeleine Westerhout, returning to the stand. Her testimony follows a second day of tense cross-examination of adult film star Stormy Daniels. She was paid $130,000 by Trump's former fixer, Michael Cohen. According to the prosecution, that money meant to keep her quiet about an alleged sexual encounter with Trump before the 2016 election. Trump denies the encounter and pleaded not guilty to charges that he falsified business records to hide his reimbursement of the payment to Cohen. Trump's lawyer, Susan Nichols, aggressively challenged Daniels' credibility, at one point asking, "You wanted to make more money, right?" Daniels said, "No. That's why I did 60 Minutes for free."
You could have gotten paid a lot of money to go public in an interview.
Without a doubt, I know for a fact.
When Nichols asked if she'd made up the sexual encounter, Daniels responded, "If it was untrue, I would have written it a lot better." Trump again lashed out at Judge Juan Merchan yesterday after he denied Trump's lawyer's request to amend the gag order.
He's totally conflicted.
Their second motion for a mistrial also denied.
Also yesterday, the judge told news photographers that they were no longer allowed to take pictures inside the courtroom. A Democratic candidate for Wisconsin's 96th Assembly District says he's running as a common-sense moderate. Viroqua businessman Steve Campbell is running as a Democrat in the 96th, which now covers Vernon County and southern La Crosse. Campbell runs group homes for adults with disabilities, but says he grew up poor in Viroqua's trailer court. He estimates $1 million this year are coming out of Viroqua School District for private school vouchers. He says that doesn't help the greater good.
They have a lot of testing and other rigorous demands that they have to follow that private schools don't, and yet that $1 million is leaving this small rural district.
Campbell is going up against former La Crosse County Board Chair Tara Johnson for the Democratic nomination. The winner of the August 13th primary will challenge Republican incumbent Lauren Oldenburg. Happening this weekend, Milestone Auctions of Willoughby will be auctioning off the second part of the Elmer's Toy Museum collection. Saturday's auction will include 774 auction lots and will feature toys like Lionel train sets, post-World War II toys, and even a post-war Japanese jet racer estimated to be worth between $10,000 and $15,000. The auction will be held at 10 a.m. on their website. Happening this weekend, the National Association of Letter Carriers trying to stamp out hunger with a nationwide food drive. If you'd like to participate in the food drive, just fill the yellow bag sent to your mailbox with non-perishable foods or hygiene items and place it in a visible location near your mailbox on Saturday by 8:30 a.m. Donated items will go to the Hunger Task Force and Wafer Food Pantry in La Crosse and the Onalaska Food Basket. According to a release, last year's food drive collected 40,000 pounds of food in participating 546 zip codes. Mail carriers say they're always impressed by the community's generosity.
And I see the need, and it's something that I love doing every year, and I know that everybody in our community can benefit from it.
The Hunger Task Force says the food collected during this food drive typically feeds the area for 2 to 3 months. Also happening this weekend, UW-La Crosse will be holding a free heart screening event tomorrow from 9 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon at the Mitchell Hall Fieldhouse. The free electrocardiogram screenings will be given to the first 250 people ages 10 through 25 that attend the event. If you would like to reserve your spot, you can visit the website on your screen. And up in Altoona, the Altoona Parks and Recreation Department will be holding the River Prairie Fest celebration of art. The festival will be held at River Prairie Park from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The event is free to attend and includes events like an artist market, Mother Day potting and planting, and their giant pumpkin plant giveaway. Still ahead on your morning news, jobless claims hit their highest level since August. Elon Musk brain chip faces a new setback. Planet Fitness raises membership fees for the first time in 26 years. That's all just ahead in your morning consumer news. And with more airline credit cards hitting the market than ever, federal regulators want to make sure they're keeping their word on reward points and frequent flyer miles. We'll have the details after the break. For now, we're sending you to break with something to put the good in your morning. It's prom season for students across the nation. There was a unique one Thursday night, Marlton, New Jersey. The Naples Regional High School District hosted its annual celebration prom. This prom, which made its debut more than a decade ago, gives students with special needs their own night to enjoy prom festivities. One of the teachers in the district says roughly 100 students were expected to attend. Parents and others involved say one of the highlights of the night is the group photo. Don't go anywhere. Consumer news at News 8 Now this morning is after the break.
Are you or a loved one having troubles getting in and out of the bathtub safely? Has the high cost of remodeling left you without options? I'm Tim with Tri-State Tub to Shower Conversions, and I've been serving the Tri-State area since 1992. And I would love to make your bathing experience safe and affordable. We use your existing tub and remove the front section for easy accessibility. And for an affordable cost, call today.
Mother's Day is almost here, and it's time to visit Jolivet Family Farms. 8 greenhouses full of a wide variety of flowers, vegetable, and plants, all grown for this climate. Jolivet's features one of the area's largest selections of hanging baskets: succulents, clematis, citronella, mosquito plants, horseradish, rhubarb, asparagus. Find unique lawn and garden decor. Take home a strawberry rhubarb pie, rhubarb crisp, or try the new peanut butter pie from our homemade bakery. All this and so much more. Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Hey, Dominic here with a quick marinade using our Steak and Game Pleasing. Mix 1/3 cup of oil with 1 tablespoon of Steak and Game Pleasing. Brush on your beef or venison and let it sit for 10 minutes. Cook until done. For a delicious dip, mix 8 ounces of cream cheese, a 1/4 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of diced green onions, and a tablespoon of Steak and Game Pleasing. Get Steak and Game Pleasing and over 40 other blends at the Pleasing Outlet Store on Ward Avenue, La Crosse. It's a game changer.
Summer's here, and with a new Toyota, you can capture all the moments that make summer, summer. Like driving a RAV4 to wade in a waterfall.
Nice.
Cruising to play mini golf in a Camry. Or taking a Tundra to the beach.
You're not going to leave me here, are you?
Right now, get a new 2024 Tundra with 1.99% APR for 60 months, plus $1,000 cash back. See your local Toyota dealer today.
Your summer starts here.
Toyota, let's go places.
Life happens. When people hit bumps in the road, Family and Children's Center is here to help. FCC offers mental health support with 20 different programs, support for hurts, heartaches, and hardships. Because life happens, contact FCC Outpatient Therapy at fcconline.org.
Hey, welcome back and a good Friday morning to it. At 6:10. A check of the schoolcast for today does include some patchy fog early on for some. Temperatures in the 40s for most, right near 50 at 7 a.m. here in La Crosse, 65 by lunchtime. Chance for some later day showers and thunderstorms, 72 for the high. Most of those storms should wait until after school lets out, generally after about 3 or 4 o'clock. This afternoon is when that window starts to open for those storms. Check out Zena. Zena's ready for this fog to mix out, get some sunshine. She's got the sunglasses on, hoping to walk with Holly at some point. The morning hours will be good for that. Early afternoon as well. That chance of later day showers and thunderstorms, and those will linger into early this evening, then decreasing clouds overnight tonight. So the fog starting to mix out pretty quickly here in the immediate La Crosse area, but visibility still greatly reduced just to the south and east of La Crosse from Sparta over towards Volkfield, Viroqua, and Boscobel. So especially in these areas south and east of La Crosse, slower speeds if you encounter the thicker fog, and turn on those low beam headlights so that others can see you. What else do you need to know? Well, that chance of later day showers and thunderstorms, outside chance for a strong to isolated severe storm between about 4 and 8 p.m. And then with the clearing skies tonight, a lot of solar activity. Northern lights, a possibility tonight. They could be visible. It's always a crapshoot with those forecasts, but maybe keep an extra eye to the sky overnight tonight in case those are visible. It's always a fun sight to see. Skies are clear once that fog mixes out. Here's the disturbance that'll bring the showers and thunderstorms later today into this evening. Current temperatures in the 40s for most, but some low to mid 30s chilly in Black River Falls and up towards Ladysmith. So sunny to partly cloudy, chance of later day storms, highs in the Cross around 72 degrees. I will have my full 8-day forecast that's coming up in about 3 minutes.
In your consumer news this morning, the federal government reports first-time applications for jobless benefits rose last week to 231,000. It's the highest level since August, and it's another sign the white-hot labor market is starting to cool off. Thursday's data also showed the number of continuing claims or applications from people who have filed for unemployment for at least 1 week was nearly 1.8 million. That's an increase of 17,000 from the prior week. The first test subject for Elon Musk brain chip implant startup development, some problems just weeks after insertion. Neuralink revealed that the number of the chip's connective threads retracted from Nolan Arbaugh's brain. The company reported that it hindered the implant's data speeds and effectiveness. In response, scientists were reportedly able to make the implant more sensitive to increase performance in January. Arbaugh, who has been a quadriplegic since 2016, had the chip implanted into the part of his brain that controls the ability to move. For the past 26 years, budget-minded health seekers could work out at Planet Fitness for $10 a month. Not anymore. The largest gym chain in the U.S. is hiking that rate, not to $11 or $12, but 50% to $15 a month. It's a big move since $10 a month has been central to the gym's brand for more than 2 decades. That cheap price has been successful at drawing in new members. It's also kept people paying, even if they don't visit the gym frequently. They're designed to draw in new customers. Now, federal regulators want to make sure credit card companies are following through on airline rewards, points, and miles, holding a public hearing as part of the investigation. Ivan Rodriguez explains what the panel hopes to accomplish and how it could impact the next time you cash in your points.
U.S. Airlines back in the spotlight, this time for their frequent flyer programs and their co-branded credit cards.
Point systems like frequent flyer miles and credit card rewards have become a meaningful part of our economy.
The U.S. Department of Transportation and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau holding a public hearing Thursday as part of an investigation into potential unfair or deceptive practices. The panel included several airline and banking industry representatives discussing whether companies are being upfront with their rewards programs.
People do track these carefully when they're engaged and when they're earning these rewards. And so that reward, though, and the value of that is only subject to what the airline wants to do with it and how they choose to conduct their program.
On the agenda, transparency surrounding booking award tickets, the valuing of miles over time, transferring of points and miles, and how companies notify customers when making changes to the program.
The airlines, they're constantly moving the goalposts, especially with their elite status.
Brian Kelly, the founder of PointsGuy.com, says these credit cards represent big business for the major airlines. United Airlines valued its loyalty program at $20 billion in 2019.
As they grow in influence, I think it's only natural to expect a little bit more oversight because it really is a whole new currency that is really driving our whole economy.
That's it for your morning consumer news. Let's check in with News 8's meteorologist Bill Grahl and get a look at today's forecast.
Well, good morning, Michael. A happy Friday to everyone. We had the rain showers scattered about yesterday, and you can see on the rainfall totals map that most of the appreciable rains were kind of along and south of Interstate 90. In fact, some specific reports, almost 3/4 of an inch in Decorah, just over 4/10 in Preston and Prairie du Chien, close to that in Boscobel, and 0.30 inches out at the La Crosse Airport with some showers and isolated thunder last evening. Now, the drought monitor shows drought conditions continue to shrink across the region as you would expect with all of our recent rainfall. And this doesn't even include what fell on Tuesday because this data is through early Tuesday morning and also what fell yesterday. But pretty much drought free from La Crosse and points northward now. Still some pockets of moderate to severe drought over northeastern Iowa and southeastern parts of the Butte area, but no longer any extreme drought conditions for parts of Iowa. So some good news there. All right, skies are trying to become sunny. We've had the patchy fog over downtown La Crosse, but that's starting to mix out. 46 degrees at the airport and downtown. Winds out of the north-northwest at 5 and the Mississippi holding steady 9.09 feet. Chilly for you folks in Eau Claire, but sunshine and a temperature of 38 degrees, and your wind is calm. That's one reason we're seeing some of that fog this morning, and it's especially thick to the south and east of La Crosse. Visibility less than a half mile in Sparta, Volkfield over towards Viroqua, and Boscobel. So use caution in those areas. Turn on your low beam headlights if you encounter the fog so that others can see you, and it ensures your taillights are on. Current temps in the 40s for most, but some chilly, low to mid 30s. Black River Falls up towards Ladysmith. It is 32 degrees there. I just checked. Not sure why it's not plotting there. 38 in Eau Claire. So maybe a brief window of some patchy frost in some of these colder counties to the north, but it'll be a brief, very brief window, maybe an hour or two tops. Winds are calm or light across the region, and skies are clear. Once that fog mixes out, we will see plenty of sunshine and a dry morning. Then this cold front's going to zip southeast across the area. That's going to bring a chance of showers and thunderstorms later this afternoon into this evening. So dry this morning. There's that frontal boundary. The window after about 3 o'clock for those storm chances, and then lasting through about 8, maybe 9 o'clock at the latest, and then clearing skies overnight. So again, if we do happen to see the northern lights or that does develop, good viewing conditions for that because not much moonlight tonight either. And then tomorrow, Dry with a sunny to partly cloudy sky, and then clouds increasing as we head into Mother's Day, but it's going to be warm on Sunday. Now later today, there is an outside chance for an isolated strong to a severe storm. Local timing that would be 4 to 8 p.m. The Storm Prediction Center has a level 1 risk across the region. Main threat would be gusty winds, maybe some small hail with any stronger storms that develop as well. Rainfall totals generally less than a quarter inch, but maybe some isolated higher totals in any stronger storms that do develop. Highs today, lower 70s in the La Crosse area. And most locations will see highs in the upper 60s to lower 70s, which is right about on track for this time of year. Our average high in La Crosse is 70. 72 today, that fog mixing out, then dry for much of the day. Chance of showers and thunderstorms after about 4 or 5 o'clock. 49 tonight, chance of showers early, clearing skies overnight. Tomorrow, dry 72, warm for Mom, 81 on Mother's Day, but a chance for some afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms. Mainly dry Monday and Tuesday, low 70s. Then a chance of rain showers by Wednesday night and into Thursday. A little cooler Thursday. Slight chances for showers and storms next Friday and Saturday. Highs back in the low to mid 70s. So very spring-like forecast with the 70s for most days, but 81 for Mom on Mother's Day. Michael?
Thank you for that, Bill. Still ahead on your morning news. The Food and Drug Administration is considering updating some of their blood donation guidelines. Coming up after your morning sports blitz, we'll take a look at what could change and why.
The track season is coming down the final stretch. The Dairyland holding its conference meet at Melman High yesterday, plus the Brewers opening up a 4-game set against the rival Cards. All those highlights coming up in the Blitz.
Ashley's 72-hour summer kickoff event is happening May 10th through the 12th. Get your home ready for summer with our biggest selection of hot buys, cool deals. Kick off summer in style May 10th through the 12th, only at Ashley.
It took 34 years to change this place from worn out to wonderful, slow and steady to keep overhead low. The same slow, steady growth has grown us to the best team of home improvement professionals in the region, over 80 today. Voted best to La Crosse because of exceptional quality and unexpected low prices. Whatever your next project, contact us today for a prompt free estimate. You have a problem, we have the solution. Better than you imagined for less than you expected. Contact the board store today.
I've always been a storyteller. I capture those beautiful moments, things other people miss. My health took an unexpected turn, but my care team put my needs in focus, designing solutions to support my ambitions. Now that's just a footnote in my journey, a small part of a story that's still being written. UW Health, remarkable.
Pilgrims está creciendo y queremos que formes parte de una empresa exitosa, estable y segura. Estamos ofreciendo salarios más altos y más incentivos de pago que nunca. Visítenos en cualquier día para someter una solicitud en nuestra oficina de contratación o el miércoles para una entrevista inmediata. Ayúdenos a alimentar al mundo mientras le proporcionamos un entorno de trabajo seguro, un empleo estable y esencial con un salario fijo. Visítenos en cualquier momento en 502 West Main Street, Arcadia, Wisconsin, o someta su solicitud hoy en pilgrims.com.
Arby's Smokehouse Brisket smokes for 13 peaceful, silent hours, soaking up all that hickory wood as the fast-paced world melts behind. Ooh, crispy onions! Arby's, we have the meat.
Ashley's 72-hour summer kickoff event is happening May 10th through the 12th. Get your home ready for summer with our biggest selection of hot buys, cool deals. Kick off summer in style May 10th through the 12th, only at Ashley.
They collaborated really well. Do you have a preference on which side we're on? Or? Okay.
Thank you for letting us into your home and agreeing to an interview. I really appreciate you guys giving us this opportunity.
Welcome to the Blitz. Action on the track is heating up for our high school athletes here in the Cooley region. We're just about 3 weeks away from the state track tournament at UWL, but this week is all about our conference meets. Let's go to Melrose, the Dairyland conference meet taking place at Melman High. We'll start with the 4x800 meter relay. The Independence Gilmanton girls clocking in at 10:46. On the boys' side, Oliva Strum making it look easy. Cardinals coming first at just under 9 minutes and 13 seconds. Let's go to the girls' 100 meter hurdles. This one was tight down the stretch, but Emmanuel Lutheran's Aubrey Arndt pulls ahead at 15.50. For the boys 110 hurdles, Whitehall's Sawyer Herrick gets a big lead. The senior stays in front. Herrick finishes first at 19.29 seconds. Next up, the 100-meter dash. Let's start with the girls. This one was close. Everyone giving it their all, but CFC's Cecilia Dietrich wins it at 13.15. And for the boys, Blair Taylor's Devon Turner is going to turn on the jets. He hits a different gear as Turner clocks in at 11.50. Let's keep it going. 1,600-meter run on the girls' side. Addie Dillman doing what she does best. That's coming first place, just over 5:14 for the Pirates sophomore. 1,600-meter run for the boys. It's Alma Pepin's Cole Arns racing toward the finish line at just over 4 minutes and 32 seconds. In the boys' 4x200-meter relay, Blair Taylor sets a school record. Wildcats win it at just under 95 seconds. Time for the 400-meter dash. Starting with the girls, a couple of Pirates neck and neck, but Emmanuel Lutheran's Grace DeLuke pulls away for a first-place finish. And last but surely not least, boys' 400-meter dash, two-man race down the stretch, but Cochran Fountain City's Jackson Nelson gets it done at 54.02. Let's go to the pitch at Field for Kids. Aquinas playing host to Sparta. This one all about Danica Silcox in the first. Aquinas already up 1. Silcox, right place, right time. Blue Golds double their lead. It's 2-0, and the home team pouring it on. Look at this lead pass. It's going to be a foot race to the ball, and Silcox wins it. She finds the back of the net once again. 4 goals on the night for Silcox. Blue Gold shut out Sparta 7-0. Brewers back home beginning a 4-game set with the Cards. The Crew going right to work in the first. Reese Hoskins takes Sonny Gray deep to right center for a 2-run blast. Brewers put up 3 in the inning, and the onslaught continues in the second. Jake Bauer blasts this one into the second deck. What a shot. Towering solo shot makes it 4-0 Brewers, and Milwaukee looking for more in the 5th. Christian Yelich back in the lineup. This is a good sign. Yelly belts one down the right field line. William Contreras can jog home from first on the RBI triple. All Brewers last night at home as they open the series with a win, 7-1. Final game of their 4-game set against the Mariners. Twins not wasting any time. First inning, Max Kepler lines a base hit to right. Just like that, it's 1-0. And the home team keeps pouring it on. Still in the first, base is full for Manny Margot. And this one's going to be trouble. Margot lines one down the left field line. It's going to trickle all the way to the wall. Biggest hit as a Twin for Margot. Bases clearing double makes it 4-0. Next batter, Carlos Santana smokes one to center. That's a base hit. Margot scores. Twins put up a 5 spot in the first, and here comes some more in the second. Ryan Jeffers providing the power. This one gets out in a hurry. Solo shot makes it 6-1 Minnesota, and the Twins pulling away bottom 7. Kepler gets all this one to right field for a solo blast. Twins roll 11-1. They've won 15 of their last 17. That's going to do it for the Blitz. We'll see you tonight.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. When it's time to get out and cultivate your ideal yard, we get you the right products at the right prices. Like Scott's Turf Builder Lawn Food, $49.99 after sale and mail-in rebate. Scott's Turf Builder Triple Action, $76.99 after sale and rebate. Scott's Grub X Season-Long Grub Killer, $24.99 after sale and rebate. Plus, come test drive our huge selection of mowers and lawn equipment during this Saturday's Ride and Drive event, starting at 9 a.m. at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Enjoy time with your family by financing your adventurous side with Union State Bank. Whether you are looking to finance your dream home, boat, snowmobile, UTV, vehicle, or camper, we can make your dreams become a reality. Contact one of our lenders in West Salem or Black River Falls for all your loan financing needs. Make life even more enjoyable by banking with Union State Bank. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
Hi folks, Harvey Wood of Wood Sales and Service here. It all started with steel chainsaws 55 years ago. Wood Sales is now one of the largest family-owned and operated outdoor power equipment dealers in the Coulee region. We feature a large selection of products and services. Find Steel, Cub Cadet, Altos, Rambo e-bikes, Coyote tractors and implements, Valley forestry equipment, Central wood boilers, Green Mountain pellet grills. Wood Sales and Service, Black River Falls. Family-owned and operated for 55 years. WoodSalesService.com.
Discover where rustic meets refinement at Black River Furniture Outlet. Shop Wisconsin-made easy sofas and recliners with customizable fabrics. Check out Amish-made dining sets in hickory, walnut, maple, and barnwood, as well as one-of-a-kind epoxy pieces you can't find anywhere else. Roll out some warmth and style this season with our cabin rug collection and our new customizable poly furniture. Bring the outdoors into your bedroom with our rustic bed groups, dressers, chests, nightstands, and bedsides to go with. Celebrating 30 years of community and business. Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
What if antibodies from sharks cured cancer? What if breast cancer was prevented with a vaccine? What if new science became clinical trials in real time? At UW Health Carbone Cancer Center, we search the depths of the ocean, the edges of space, turning possibilities into life-saving solutions and what-ifs into remarkable realities. UW Health Carbone Cancer Center. Remarkable.
For over 40 years, La Crosse Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CEHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
In your morning medical news, the Food and Drug Administration is working to fight malaria by possibly considering updating blood donation guidelines. The agency is considering on whether they will require all future blood donors to be tested for the disease, or if they will only require those who have been risk factors for malaria to get tested. The possible change comes as more people are beginning to travel and the planet continues to warm up, helping the parasite to find its way into the blood supply. Currently, there are only 2,000 cases of malaria in the U.S. each year, with most of them being travel-related. Another new study is looking into how the H5N1 virus, commonly known as bird flu, is infecting cows. According to a new preprint study, researchers found that cows have the same receptors for flu viruses as humans and birds. Scientists fear that this new research shows that cows could be mixing bulls and help the virus learn how to better spread amongst people. The news comes as the U.S. Department of Agriculture reports that over 40 cow herds in 9 different states have tested positive for being infected with bird flu. A new poll is finding that roughly 1 out of every 8 adults say they have taken a GLP-1 drug like Ozempic or Mounjaro at least once. The poll also found that about 6% of respondents say they are currently taking the popular drugs. Most adults say they also took them to treat a chronic condition like diabetes or heart disease. But about 40% of respondents say they took them as a way to help lose weight. Neither Ozempic nor Mounjaro have been approved for weight loss applications. Celebrating those who look after our little ones. Today is National Child Care Provider Appreciation Day. And today, the Parenting Place held a celebration honoring those providers and bringing attention to the work they do. The event last night included many festivities, including a nacho bar, door prizes, and live music. The director from the Parenting Place explained the importance of honoring our child care providers.
People that work in the child care field are some of the hardest working individuals that I know, that I have ever met. They're so essential to parents, to the community, to businesses, and without them, we would not have a thriving economy.
This was the second annual Child Care Provider Appreciation Night held by the Parenting Place, and over 150 child care providers from 9 different counties attended. A local entrepreneur is taking his lifelong passion for baking and turning it into something good for fellow bakers and those fighting hunger. News 8 Now's Emily Brown shares his story.
They say good ideas come when you least expect them.
I just woke up at a 3 a.m. thought that, hey, everything that you've been doing, you could just put it in a bucket and use that as a platform to help people.
The idea was bred from childhood memories, baking with his mother.
Little boy me, growing up, she always had me in the kitchen. Whenever there was a charitable event or something was taking place, I'd always bake something.
Now he's taking his passion and putting it into a bucket, creating an easy bake novelty bucket of bread.
Nothing really exists that lets you get it in a container, form it in a container, store it in a container, and use it that way.
His idea is that simple. Chris mixes the flour and pours them into bags.
There's no preservatives, there's no fats, no oils, there's no dyes.
He seals them and places them into their individual buckets, carefully labeling and packaging the shipments.
I could make about 100 of these a day.
All you have to do is add water, let the dough rise, and voila, you're ready to bake. Chris even has simple recipes on his website to follow.
I do get to share. I do help give people something easier and hopefully inspire them to make something of their own, get creative in the kitchen, and just have fun.
And now that he's making a little dough, he's giving back, donating a portion of the proceeds to nonprofits fighting food insecurity.
Getting food to people, we shouldn't have this problem. So, you know, just giving back is an important piece. If I have a business, I want to be able to do that. And by tying this food-based product to that, I think it just matches very well.
He encourages people to buy a tax-deductible bucket of bread to donate to a local food bank.
The bigger I can make this beyond just myself is the bigger of an impact that it can have on somebody who is less fortunate.
And he's going big. Chris and his bucket of bread will appear on Project Pitch It here on CBS May 25th. Project Pitch It is a Wisconsin-based competition that gives entrepreneurs the opportunity to sell their ideas in exchange for mentorship and funding.
Owner and founder of Bucket of Bread LLC out of La Crosse, Wisconsin.
Bucket of Bread.
For him, it goes beyond that.
You know, hopefully it's inspiring others to take that idea and go with it.
The real challenge, he says, is convincing the everyday Betty Crockers to put their dough into his.
The real competition is finding those people that are baking at home already and convincing them that it is the next best thing since sliced bread.
See if Chris can rise to the occasion on Project Pitch It, airing right here on CBS Saturday, May 25th at 11 a.m. Now here's News 8 Now's meteorologist Bill Grahl to tell us what to expect for our morning commute.
Well, some areas are seeing some fog this morning, kind of a neat shot through CityCam. It is clear now over downtown La Crosse, but just off in the distance there, still a little fog bank past the Cass Street Bridge there. And out on Interstate 90, again, sunshine, but you can kind of see off in the distance some fog as well. So if you do encounter the thicker fog, of course, slower speeds, turn on your low beam headlights so that others can see you. The fog is rather thick, especially east. Sparta, Volkfield, Viroqua, Wisconsin Dells, and Boscobel all seeing visibility of a half mile or less. So again, use caution if you're encountering the fog this morning. Otherwise, dry most of the day until a chance for some later day showers and thunderstorms after about 3 or 4 o'clock, and temperatures topping out around 72. Skies are clear above that fog, and once it mixes out, we'll see plenty of sun. And the cause for those later day showers and thunderstorms, a little cold front and disturbance up towards International Falls. It's going to zip to the south and east across the area later today. Current temperatures in the 40s for most, but some low to mid 30s up towards Black River Falls and up towards Ladysmith where it's 32, so maybe a brief window of patchy frost for those folks. 50 degrees by 8 a.m. I should say, and that fog will quickly mix out. High temperatures today around 72 with that chance of showers and thunderstorms, especially between about 4 and 8 p.m. I will have the rest of my 8-day forecast on the other side of the break. Michael?
Before we head to break, it's time to look at today's Look Who's 8. Julius is turning 8 years old today. He loves playing video games, Legos, and soccer. Evelyn is also turning 8 years old today. She loves to play on her computer and being in school. Jace is also turning 8 years old today. He loves playing basketball and football. Nancy is turning 80 years old today. She loves feeding the birds and squirrels and spending time at the Harry J. Olsen Center. Jim is turning 88 years old today. He loves playing slots and pull tabs. If you know a special someone turning 8 weeks, 8 months, 8 years, 18, 80, or 88 years old soon, we'd love to feature them. Just upload their photo to our website, news8000.com, and look for the Submit Pictures button under the Home tab on our website. It's Foodie Friday here on News 8 Now this morning. Coming up after the break, we'll have some of the staff of Borgen's Cafe and Old Town Inn with us in studio.
Here's the choice. Eric Hovde, fourth-generation Wisconsinite, self-made businessman, job creator, and Eric's foundation provides homes that save thousands of children in need. Career politician Tammy Baldwin, 38 years in politics, voted with Biden 95% of the time. Her votes caused prices to soar, and she refused to secure our border. Career politician Tammy Baldwin, she's not working for us anymore. Fix Washington PAC is responsible for the content of this advertising.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious!
After I decided my pain was too much, and my doctor actually suggested that I do visit the Good Feet store. Pretty amazing when they put the arch supports in your shoe and you walk around and you realize there's not pain and you think, how can this arch support in my shoe make my back pain go away? But it works. And how can it make my knee pain go away? It was incredible.
Hip, knee, or back pain? See if arch supports can help you at the Good Feet store.
It's the weekend clearance at Drury's in Fountain. Incredible savings on America's finest furniture. We're clearing our showrooms to make way for fresh new introductions with hundreds of items reduced to their lowest prices ever. You'll save hundreds of dollars on top brands like Smith Brothers, Daniels Amish, and Flex Steel. Bedrooms, casual dining, sofas, even premium leather, all priced to go. You'd better hurry because you won't see furniture of this quality at these prices again. The weekend clearance, this weekend only, at Drury's in Fountain.
Join today's shoppers as they explore Sweet Valley Artisans.
There's so many good things here. How do you pick just one? You don't.
I've been looking for something to hang in my garage. What about this? Or this?
Vintage clothing and accessories? Let's check it out. Have you found anything yet? Yeah?
I'm getting hungry just looking at this. I know what you mean.
Stop in and find your treasure today.
People that have come to me for financial coaching have told me that they've learned more from me in 10 minutes than they did with their other guy in 10 years. Or they'll tell me, I've never looked at things from that angle before. If you want to learn more about financial management and your future, come see me. I'll do it for free, no invoice. Give the money man a call at Firefighters Credit Union. Let's make things happen.
Hey, welcome back. A good Friday morning to you. It is 6:41. Checking the temperatures. Yesterday, 67. A little deceiving, by the way. That was just after midnight, early Thursday morning, but that did end a 4-day stretch in a row of highs of 70 degrees or more. But 6 of the 9 days this month have been above average. Now, allergy report, high symptoms across the board today and tomorrow. Mulberry and nettle pollen are new additions to the air this week in the latest sample. Mowing forecast, yellow lights today and Sunday, but plenty of dry time both days. Those chances for showers and thunderstorms not until later in the afternoon and into the evening hours. Low 70s, I should say, today and tomorrow. 81, warm day for Mom on Mother's Day. The fog kind of moving back into the downtown area. We've been kind of in and out of the fog here in the immediate La Crosse area, where it's 46 degrees at the airport and downtown at the station. Winds are fairly light, and the Mississippi holding steady, 9.09 feet. Chilly but sunny for you folks in Eau Claire, 38 degrees with a calm wind. So visibility greatly reduced from La Crosse and points to the south and to the east, less than a half mile at Volk Field, Sparta, Viroqua, and down towards Boscobel, even Decorah in some thicker fog now. So that will be with us through maybe 8 o'clock or so before it mixes out. Temperatures in the 40s for most this morning, but some low to mid 30s in our traditional colder spots in the north and east. Maybe some patchy frost up there, but 37 in Black River Falls, 38 in Eau Claire. And again, winds are light or calm. Now, skies are clear above that valley fog, and off to the north and west. That's where I'm tracking an area of low pressure and cold front that's going to zip southeast across the region and bring a chance for some showers and thunderstorms later this afternoon and into this evening. Sky Tracker will show that dry this morning. After about 3 o'clock, we get some showers and storms far north and west, reaching the La Crosse area probably between about 5 and 7, and then they quickly move south and east and out of the area early this evening with a mainly clear sky overnight. Lots of sunshine and dry for our Saturday, just a few fair weather clouds in the afternoon, and then a little bit more in the way of cloud cover heading into Mother's Day, but it's going to be a warm Sunday for Mom. Now, outside chance at a strong to isolated severe storm, a level 1 risk from the Storm Prediction Center. Local timing would be 4 to 8 p.m. Gusty winds the main threat, maybe some small hail as well. A rain tracker, 1/4 inch or less for most spots, but maybe some isolated higher totals with any stronger storms that do manage to develop. Temperatures today will be a bit warmer, lower 70s in the La Crosse area. Pretty much everybody in the upper 60s to lower 70s. These numbers pretty much right on track for this time of year. Our average high in La Crosse today is 70. So for today, 72. The fog this morning for some, otherwise sunny to partly cloudy with that chance of later afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms, becoming mostly clear overnight tonight. So hopefully those northern lights could be visible and be a good night for that with minimal moonlight. 49 for the low. Tomorrow 72 and dry. Chance for some afternoon and evening showers and storms on Mother's Day, but warm, 81 degrees. Mainly dry Monday and Tuesday, low 70s. Chance of rain showers by late Wednesday and into Thursday. Little cooler Thursday, but back in the low to mid 70s next Friday and Saturday with a slight chance for some showers and thunderstorms. That's the latest look at my 8-day forecast. Now, here's our Foodie Friday segment.
Every week for Foodie Friday, we interview the business people and artisans behind outstanding restaurants, cafes, bakeries, bars, and more. Joining us this week are Blaine, Stephanie, and Veronica of Borgen's Cafe and Old Town Inn, which are in Westby. Thank you guys so much for joining us. How you guys doing this morning?
Thank you.
Great. Good morning.
Good. Yep.
Now, have a wide variety of food and drinks here. Can you kind of go into detail just what you guys kind of have on display here?
Well, we have our flight of old fashions, we have our shrimp cocktail, and we have our house smoked barbecued baby back ribs.
That looks good. What would you say on your menu are some of fan favorites or even your favorites?
Mine would be the steaks for sure. We use all choice Angus steaks.
Yes, the ribs are a big one.
For
A
sure.
lot of people like those. And then our flights, of course.
I guess for those who haven't been, can you kind of describe the cafe and the restaurant as a whole?
Well, first of all, we have Borgen's Cafe, which is downtown in Westby, and that's all about homemade comfort foods and homemade pies. So, and that restaurant has been in existence for over 100 years. We've had it for about the last 15. We also own the Old Town Inn, and that's where this food and these drinks are from. And we've had that for going on 5 years now, and that is a traditional Wisconsin supper club.
Perfect. Now, you mentioned before we started the interview construction. How is that kind of going to affect business?
Great question. So this summer we're in a bit of a unique position because we have the 2 restaurants in town. So we're going to start serving breakfast and lunch that we normally serve at Borgen's over at the Old Town Inn. So June, July, and August you'll be able to have Borgen's breakfast over at the Old Town.
I guess, what would you kind of say inspired you to start this business?
I've been in the restaurant business my entire life. And I think both of these have spent a good portion of their life in the restaurant business as well. Both Peach and Steph have worked with me, and we're really glad to have them with us as part of our team.
Perfect. Can you guys kind of talk about any upcoming events that you guys may have that the public should know about?
Yes, this coming weekend we have Mother's Day banquet. It's all you can eat. We'll be having Blaine's famous honey glazed chicken. There will be beef tips, mashed potatoes, vegetable, desserts, so many things on the buffet. We also do Friday night all-you-can-eat fish buffet, which has really gone over excellent. Really have a lot of good food on that too. Baked beans and fried fish, broiled fish. We always have a third kind of fish they can eat. There's honey glazed chicken as well, mashed potatoes, so much food. So those events are really important to us. So this weekend, bring them on out for Mother's Day.
Would you say for this type of event, you kind of recommend people to book a reservation in advance?
We definitely appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gives us an idea of where we're at for the day.
Yeah,
Would you say it's one of the busier times of the year, or?
Yes. Yep. You want to make sure you get that prime time and when you want to come with your family. So.
Yeah.
I guess, where can people kind of learn more information about upcoming events, like you said, for Mother's Day or even beyond?
You can go to our website. We have morganscafe.com or oldtowninwestby.com, and we're also on Facebook and Instagram.
Perfect. I guess last question, what would you say makes these restaurants special?
I think besides the fact that we are all about homemade comfort foods, I think we have a great staff that makes everyone feel welcome, and I think those two things together make for a great dining experience.
Awesome. Well, we want to thank you so much for joining us on the segment of Foodie Friday. We really appreciate it. We'll be right back after the break.
Let River City Grill in Winona, Minnesota be your new go-to dinner destination. We provide exceptional service no matter the occasion. From date nights to family outings with the kids, we have something for everybody at the table. Enjoy one of our 23 tap beers and pair it with a burger and fries during our happy hour from 2 to 6 p.m. Or, for a fine dining experience, try our salmon and steak entrees paired with our amazing signature cocktails. River City Grill, located in Winona, Minnesota. Call or book an online reservation today.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you outdoors because we get you. When it's time to get out and cultivate your ideal yard, we get you the right products at the right prices. Right now, Rewards members get a free $10 gift card with a $100 Estate fertilizer purchase, like Estate Weed and Feed, $34.99. All Cub Cadet riding mowers are on sale, up to $900 off. Plus, come test drive our huge selection of mowers and lawn equipment during this Saturday's Ride and Drive event, starting at 9 a.m. at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
A lot has changed since the Overhead Door Company installed its first door in 1921. One thing that hasn't? Our commitment to quality. We set the standard a century ago with the first motorized garage door, and we have not stopped innovating since. Today, you can build your dream door with the DoorView app, and with the OHD Anywhere app, you can control your new door from anywhere. So next time you need a repair or replacement for your garage door, look for the red ribbon and trust 100 years of experience. Overhead Door Company.
How will you reward yourself with the benefits you'll get from Riverbank's Rewards Checking? A morning pick-me-up, a leisurely round, a special dinner, or an evening pause. This checking account comes with 3.04 annual percentage yield. There's also a refund for foreign ATM transaction fees. Stop in to one of the convenient locations or visit online to learn more about Riverbank's Rewards Checking. Riverbank, local banking made simple. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
My doctor says I need an MRI. But where do I go? They're so expensive.
Sensible MRI costs a few hundred, not thousands. You could fill your fridge for a year with what you save. We can get you in the next day. Think of what you could do with the time you'd save. What do you have to lose? At Sensible MRI, you choose the time, you save the money. And you rest easy having your doctor refer you to Sensible MRI.
Emily Brown on News 8 Now.
They collaborated really well. Do you have a preference on which side we're on? Or? Okay.
Thank you for letting us into your home and agreeing to an interview. I really appreciate you guys giving us this opportunity.
There's been more than a few changes over the years. But if there's one thing that hasn't changed, it's our commitment. 70 years and counting. Thanks for watching. The First Warn Weather app. Download it today.
We have a quick travel alert that may impact your morning commute. According to the Wisconsin Department of Transportation, all lanes of Interstate 94 are closed in Black River Falls due to a semi-fire. The DOT estimates that it will be closed for over 2 hours this morning. If your morning commute does typically take you on I-94, the DOT advises that you take Highway 12 this morning until it has been cleared. We will continue to monitor this incident throughout the morning and provide updates as we receive them. A Democratic candidate for Wisconsin's 96th Assembly District says he's running as a common-sense moderate. Viroqua businessman Steve Campbell is running as a Democrat in the 96th, which now covers Vernon County and southern La Crosse. Campbell runs group homes for adults with disabilities, but says he grew up poor in Viroqua's trailer court. He estimates $1 million this year are coming out of Viroqua School District for private school vouchers. He says that doesn't help the greater good.
They have a lot of testing and other rigorous demands that they have to follow that private schools don't, and yet that $1 million is leaving this small rural district.
Campbell is going up against former La Crosse County Board Chair Tara Johnson for the Democratic nomination. The winner of the August 13th primary will challenge Republican incumbent Lauren Oldenburg. Happening tomorrow, Milestone Auctions of Willoughby will be auctioning off the second part of the Elmer's Toy Museum. Saturday's auction will include 774 auction lots, will feature toys like Lionel train sets, post-World War II toys, and even a post-war Japanese jet racer, estimated to be worth between $10,000 and $15,000. The auction will be held at 10 a.m. on their website. The National Association of Letter Carriers trying to stamp out hunger with a nationwide food drive. If you'd like to participate in the food drive, just fill the yellow bag sent to your mailbox with non-perishable foods or hygiene items and place it in a visible location near your mailbox on Saturday by 8:30 a.m. Donated items will go to the Hunger Task Force and Wafer Food Pantry in La Crosse and Onalaska Food Basket. According to a release, last year's food drive collected 40,000 pounds of food in participating 546 zip codes. Mail carriers say they are always impressed by the community's generosity.
And I see the need, and it's something that I love doing every year, you know, and I know that everybody in our community can benefit from it.
The Hunger Task Force says the food collected during this food drive typically feeds the area for 2 to 3 months. Also happening this weekend, UW-La Crosse will be holding a free heart screening event tomorrow from 9 in the morning to 3 in the afternoon at the Mitchell Hall Fieldhouse. The free electrocardiogram screenings will be given to the first 250 people ages 10 through 25 that attend the event. If you would like to reserve your spot, you can visit the website on your screen. And up in Altoona, the Altoona Parks and Recreation Department will be holding the River Prairie Fest celebration of art. The festival will be held at River Prairie Park from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. The event is free to attend and includes events like an artist market, Mother Day potting and planting, and their giant pumpkin plant giveaway.
Still dealing with some areas of fog early this morning. Here's a live look through CityCam. Foggy over downtown La Crosse, and the thickest fog is kind of near La Crosse and points to the south and east. Visibility below a mile in Sparta, Viroqua, Boscobel, about 5 miles in Prairie du Chien. Current temperatures in the 40s for most, but some 30s in Eau Claire, Black River Falls up towards Ladysmith. Again, the fog early, dry much of the day, but a chance of showers and storms after about 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. 72 for the high. Dry tomorrow, 72. Another chance of afternoon showers and storms on Mother's Day, but warm with a high of 81.
Justin Bieber has a new reason to sing Baby. The singer is going to be a father. He and his wife Haley announced on Instagram Thursday they are expecting their first child. They've been married for 6 years. Bieber is 30 years old and Haley is 27. Don't forget to keep up with the news of the day on news8000.com. We'll have the latest updates to today's top stories on News 8 Now at noon. Have a great day, everyone.